In a fitting end to the UFC's 25th anniversary event at Fight Night 139, the finish of the year winner was all but decided when Yair Rodriguez KO'd the Korean Zombie with a no-look backward elbow in the last second of the 5th round. The Korean Zombie had been controlling the fight to that point with sharp boxing and relentless pressure. But in a last-second rush, the Zombie ran onto Yair's Hail Mary technique and was laid out cold. It was incredible. And in the co-main event, fan favorite Donald Cowboy Cerrone caught Platinum Mike Perry in a vicious armbar to claim promotional records for most wins and most finishes in UFC history. One Championship had a massive week, which began with them announcing their new vice president, former Strikeforce champion Miesha Tate. Then at One Heart of a Lion, they unveiled their 2 new signings. Former pound-for-pound king Demetrius Johnson.
You know, I'm no stranger to, facing the toughest in the world, and I believe Asia has one of the best flyweights in the world, and I'm looking to get in here and test my skills. I believe in my skill set, my training, my coaches, my teammates, and I'm ready to go out here and tear stuff up, man.
And former Bellator and UFC lightweight champion Eddie Alvarez.
I don't know much about my opponents, but I know enough about myself. Put me against the most dangerous guys inside of this cage, and I'll deliver every time. Thank you, Singapore.
In the night's headline, Kevin Bellingham finally succeeded in his 6-year quest to become bantamweight champion when he took a split decision over the seemingly unbeatable Bibiano Fernandes. It was a shocking upset. Bellingham survived a deep armbar in the 2nd round from the BJJ black belt, escaping to counter with some vicious ground and pound. The Filipino's quicksilver striking scored him a flash knockdown in the 4th that hurt Fernandes. And the silencer's creative attacks on the feet kept his opponent at bay until the end of the fight. Bellingham's victory marks the first loss with the promotion for Bibiano Fernandes and ends an incredible 7-year undefeated streak. In the co-main event, Christian Lee took Kazuki Tokudome's back and introduced him to the feeling of being repeatedly punched in the face to snap a 2-fight slide. And kickboxing savant Giorgio Petrosian almost finished his opponent Sorgral Pecciindi in the 1st, but had to style his way to a unanimous decision instead. Alexander Usyk has retained all of the belts at cruiserweight with a chilling knockout of Tony Bellew in the 8th round, punching his opponent all the way into retirement. Bellew took the early running in the fight, pouring on the aggression against his patient, measured opponent. But in the 6th, Usyk began landing, and Bellew's fate was sealed 2 rounds later when a sharp left landed him spread eagle on the mat. Deontay Wilder held an open workout ahead of his upcoming fight with Tyson Fury, taking the opportunity to wax lyrical on his approach to the bout.
I'm blessed to do this. This is nothing that I had to build to do. You know what I mean? Of course, I had to build skills. I had to use certain techniques to develop and stuff like that. But now I can put it in my own way. Now I can release my energy out to the universe and let people understand and witness what greatness really is.
Interestingly, Wilder's trainer JD sees athleticism rather than raw power as the key factor in the fight.
I could have brought in sparring partners that were 6'8", 6'9", 6'10", statues, but that would not have been the way to go. The much better to bring in guys 6'5" to 6'6", 6'7" that are athletic, because athleticism is ultimately what makes Tyson Fury Tyson Fury.
Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury for the WBC heavyweight title takes place on the 1st of December. We can't wait. And finally, the rumors of a Pacquiao-Mayweather rematch refuse to go away. On a recent tour of Oxford University, Senator Pac-Man made it clear that he's still interested.
My thinking is to have a rematch and to make decision and clear that who's gonna win the fight. Because the last fight that we had is it's not clear who won the fight because he didn't throw a lot of punches and then he won the fight.
Of course, first, Pacquiao has to get past his next opponent, Adrian Broner, a difficult matchup for any fighter, let alone the soon-to-be 40-year-old.
It's a difficult fight, but I want to test my credibility. I want to test my ability, what I can do still in boxing. And I want to fight this guy because his mouth is like Floyd.
In an ideal world for Pacquiao, the rematch with Mayweather would be his final fight. But either way, his time in the ring is coming to an end.
I am a kind of person that discipline myself and work hard, and that's why I'm still here.
And how much longer do you think you will go on as a boxer?
A couple more fights, and that's it.
To the surprise of absolutely nobody, Yair Rodriguez and the Korean Zombie won fight of the night at UFC 139. Equally unsurprising, the performance bonuses went to Rodriguez and Cowboy Cerrone.